Greetings on this cold and cloudy Sunday morning in East Tennessee. So this is another video for my wild women, wise women, and witches. We're going to kind of do a fairy edition of a 3-card oracle, one for the wild woman, one for the wise woman, and one for the witch. So let's dig right in. So for the wild woman card today, I'm going to pull from Brian Froud's art, the Heart of Faery oracle that he did with his wife Wendy Froud, which I actually prefer this over his first one that he did with another author. I think the combination of the two of them together just, first of all, makes really great interpretations and really in-touch readings with the fae folk. And the artwork, of course, is Brian Froud, so it's absolutely fabulous. So for the wild woman, let's see the card that we're pulling. All right. So the thief. So in the fairy tradition that Brian Froud has in this book, this represents a thief of time and a thief of health and a thief of love. So this is all related to sometimes what we're giving away too easily, not setting boundaries, or having unresolved emotions that do steal our joy and do steal our time and do steal our love. So the thief, when the thief shows up, it's time to reevaluate how you're living your life. Are you giving away too much? Are you withholding from others because of hurt feelings? Are you so overwhelmed that you are incapable of creating some space for yourself? So the thief is a reminder to take care of yourself, to take care of others, and most of all, to be mindful of what you're giving away and what you're receiving, so that there is a reciprocity and a symmetry to all your actions and your connections to other people. Okay, so wild woman. Sometimes wild women, we're pushing forward. It's kind of like the maiden archetype. We are warriors, sometimes spiritual warriors. The wild woman is the one who kind of rebels against traditional and formal society and pushes the boundaries. So just be mindful that sometimes we need to set a clear path. We need to kind of bring things in a little bit so that we work more efficiently. So that's something else to keep in mind with that thief card. So for the wise woman card today, and I absolutely love this oracle deck. This is the Celtic Spirit Oracle. The artwork is just tremendous. It's absolutely beautiful. I'll show you the backs of them. And so the card that we have for this one is the Shaman Spiral. So the Shaman Spiral says awareness, practice, and connection. And when we think of a spiral, we think of motion. So consider that sometimes we have to spiral in towards ourselves, because long after this physical form has decayed and passed, we still have that soul energy. And so when we do the shaman spiral, we are kind of working between the physical and the non-physical world. So this is always a card about understanding and walking between those two worlds. So while we are physical forms and we do experience the material plane, we also experience other planes through other states of awareness. So this can be a reminder that life is impermanent, that things change, and sometimes we need to stop and collect ourselves and kind of start spiraling inward to find out more about ourselves, to do that real deep exploration of, what is our joy? What brings us joy? What brings us happiness? What brings us contentment? What brings us balance? What brings us symmetry? What brings us a strong connection with the earth? And where are we connected with the earth? Sometimes it's a matter of just being aware that we have these deep connections to the earth and to nature and to the world around us. So the shaman, always the one that is walking between the worlds, is a reminder to keep those two worlds in balance as well. The non-physical, the astral, along with the physical realm, because we exist in many dimensions. So sometimes it's a matter of kind of releasing all the physical energies around us and going to more of those internal astral akashic type energies to not only find out what brings us joy in this lifetime, but what is the theme of joy in our various incarnations. What have been the lessons for us to learn in these various incarnations? Because that's usually answers that we find in the spirit world, and the shaman walks between both. So, wise woman, this would be a strong encouragement to do some of your, not necessarily shadow work, but your more shamanistic type practices of going inward that can even be facilitated by various herbs. I'm okay with entheogens as well, but just that spirit journey, because we are more than just this body. We are a soul that can experience many different worlds and realms. So that's for the wise woman today. And then finally, for the witch, and this is kind of my overall archetype for the woman. You know, the witch takes care of things, and the witch is often the one that nurtures the community and heals the community and has so many different roles. But most of all for us in this particular group, it's about supporting other women. The witch is the one that is the facilitator and the one that empowers you and the initiator. So anyway, I love this deck. I believe it's Rockpool Publishing, yeah. ForestFae. Absolutely love this deck. So let's see what card we've got here. And so for our witch, we have the Spiny Sister. See if we can get that where you can see it better. Take pride in yourself. I love that. So, you know, there comes a time like you can be wonderful taking care of your community, an activist, you know, a caretaker, a nurturer. But just remember that you get to step back every now and then and first of all, accept the accolades and the acknowledgments of the good works that you've done and take pride in yourself. Take pride in the fact that you are dedicated to a path of growth and a path of healing and a path of helping others and a path of protecting others as well, because we all know that our witch sisters are good for that as well. So just remember that you get to step back every now and then and take some accolades. You know, you have done good work, so it's time to take a little pride in yourself. So that's our card for the witches. So again, that was The Heart of the Fairy Oracle by Wendy and Brian Froud for the WildWomen. The Celtic Spirit Oracle by Nicola McIntosh. That's also Rockpool Publishing. For our wise woman, and then our witch was the ForestFae, again Rockpool Publishing. So just a little fairy energy for a 3-card oracle pool for the wild women, wise women, and witches. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I didn't ramble on so much that you couldn't get some meaningful message out of the interpretations of the cards. And hopefully I'll do this again soon. I really do like doing these oracle pools for you. And as always, if you would like to join the private Facebook group, you can DM me on whatever platform this happens to appear on, or you can also contact me at WildWomen, WiseWomen, and Witches at gmail.com. So everyone have a lovely week ahead, and we'll see